Code is a 1-hour introduction to computer science for kids of all ages. Participating in the event allows kids to explore the world of programming, which is a valuable skill for anyone to have in our world today. On behalf of Women in Tech Maldives, thank you so much for volunteering to become a mentor. We've picked a few games that are easy to understand for the age group that you will be mentoring. You do not need to have a background in computer science. You will only need to guide your students through simple tasks where the games will provide instructions on what they're expected to do. Please note that you must complete the game yourself so that if any of your students struggle with a level, you would be able to guide them. If you are unsure of how to complete a level, find an issue with the game, or have any other queries, please reach out to us. So let's begin with our tutorial. So this introductory course to web development will just let you know exactly how HTML works, and this includes putting in headings, putting in text and paragraphs, putting in images and links. And while this is a very basic understanding of exactly how a website works, it's a great foundational step so that students who are more interested can learn past these initial steps that are being taught here. And to start this, you do have to go to CodePen, and you can click the link here or go to codepen.io/pen. And this is where you will be putting in your HTML, which you will get from like a very easy to follow tutorial. You can read all about it here as well. So it's Salma who is helping the students learn how to make their website. So she's one of the founding students of the Next Step program, and she's going to tell you exactly how to go about creating a website, and that includes exactly what needs to be written where. For example, in CodePen.io, you need to go to the HTML part and then type in specific tags that she will teach you about, and all of that will keep appearing in your view area here. And so it's very easy to follow steps that will go from step 1, step 2, step 3. So for the purposes of this tutorial, I will do one step, and that is to just let you know exactly how CodePen works. Although she will be showing it in the videos itself, but just as a quick way to figure out what needs to happen, you need to go to CodePen.io, and the video tutorial here, you will need to follow along with it, and it lets you know exactly what needs to happen. But one of the steps is basically writing a heading. So if you type in here, you will see that it appears in the view area. But in order to let the HTML know that this is a heading tag, you do need to put it into an H1 and close it as well. Salma will be taking you through the exact steps and explaining exactly what needs to be done. So it's very important to be able to view all of these videos and follow along with them. Once your students are done, you can encourage them to use all of the steps that they've just learned to keep creating their own page and customizing their own page. They can add more images, more text, more information, more links, so that they can create a unique website that is about something that they are passionate about. At this point, your students will not be given an auto-generated certificate, and therefore for this game, you would either need to go to the studio.code.org/certificates/batch and then type your student's name one by one on a separate line, and then print the certificates in order to get a batch of all the students that were in your class. You can generate 30 at a time, or else you can also let your students generate it themselves by going to studio.code.org/congrats, where they can put in their name and generate their own certificate, and you should ask them to save this so that they have a copy of it for later. And this is also a great opportunity for you to ask the kids whether they enjoyed their activities, what parts of it they enjoyed the most, and maybe even take a look at the solutions that different students had come up with. Thanks again for taking time out to help students discover the magic of programming. This helps to broaden participation in the field of computer science. We hope you enjoyed the event as much as your students and that we see you again next year.